Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Flatty flatter with Jordan here. I don't know. Heading to the store again, so thought I'd make a video. Um, so it's Saturday, and it's right as heck out. I got some sun today, you know. I think it's funny how everything they tell us is the opposite. Like, sun will kill you. Sun is bad. Put sunscreen on. Put on, if you swallowed a bottle of sunscreen, you would have to go down to a poison control center and have it pumped out of your stomach because it would kill you, probably. I don't know for sure, but I would assume that sunscreen is probably not good to eat. So if it's not good to eat, it's not good to put on your skin, okay? Coconut oil is awesome. I mean, you're supposed to eat coconut oil, but if you put it on your skin like I do it every day. Every time I take a shower, I put coconut oil on me. I towel dry it, and for the most part, it soaks in. If I go lay out in the sun, I put a lot of coconut oil and let it soak in. It'll soak into your skin, and it's just like eating it, really. I think I have to look into that more, but I believe that's true. But I know for a fact that your skin absorbs nutrients. So, and getting sun, guys. If you too much of anything can kill you. Too much water can kill you. Too much, just too much of anything can kill you. But there's stuff, but water's good for you, and it's vital for life. Just like the sun is vital for life. You try growing a plant without sunlight, see if it grows. But those deadly radiation rays, I don't know. I don't get it. Why aren't they killing all the trees and plants? Why is everything that's sitting out in the sun and under it flourishing? Why we huddle in our homes, and the only time we go out we throw sunscreen on, and then we wonder why we get skin cancer and all the other bad stuff that comes along with doing what the medical profession tells us to do. Like for me, for instance, I've had high blood pressure, 105, 100 to 110 over 180 to 2 something and I get it taken every month. Okay, I go to the doctor every month. So that went on for 10 years, or 8 years, whatever. And my blood pressure was just out. It was just, I couldn't figure it out. I thought maybe I was going to have to go on blood pressure medicine, but I'd been doing enough research to know that most of the meds aren't good for you. So I got a little diabetic scare because I wasn't feeling right. And then my son was already on this keto diet, so I decided, I'm going to cut out sugar. I'm just going to cut out sugar and bread and all that stuff. I'm going to try it. And you know what? My blood pressure dropped to 90 over like I think it was 170 or 180. It was still high. The upper was still high, but it dropped down to 90. It dropped 15 points in 1 month. 1 month. You know where I'm at now? 8 months in. My last doctor's appointment, or the one before last, was 76 over 127. Okay? And I still got 40 pounds to lose. So it's not the fat. It has to do with all the sugar that we are eating. It's too much, you guys. Carbs, you don't need it. Just stop eating it. You should be eating the only carbs you should be getting is from vegetables, and your cheat days should be fruit. That's it. No bread. Bread is bad. Maybe on one cheat day out of once a month. But I would just cut it out. That's what I do. I don't miss it. Because I can eat a little bit of ranch dressing. I do veggies. I put them with chicken, right? And then I put broccoli and kale, which I hate. It really tastes bad. But if you put it in with your chicken and you put garlic and stuff on it, right? Well, guess what? It tastes great after you got it all condensed in one pan, so you don't lose any of the nutrients, right? So you just cook it in there in the one pan, and then you eat it out of that pan. Okay, so that way you're not steaming it and losing your nutrients in the water. You just eat it all up. but it tastes good. And I put a little lemon juice on it. It's awesome. I love it. I can put cheese, a little cheese. There's all kinds of stuff I can eat that I like. Cucumbers, I cut up cucumbers and tomatoes and tuna fish, and lemon juice is my favorite thing. But if you can use vinegar, if you like vinegar, that works too, but I'm a lemon guy, so. And I'm not losing as fast as I should be because my carb intake's probably a little higher than it should be, but I try to keep my carbs below 100 a day. I mean, I try to keep them good. Once in a while, I drink one of those orange rock stars because they're so damn delicious. They got like 6 grams of sugar in them, but the fake sugar's not good either, and I do that once in a while, probably more than I should. Fake sugar is not good for you guys. I got some fruit is the best way to get your sugar if you're going to get any. But you shouldn't eat too much fruit either, berries and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of keto stuff out there. Watermelon's a good cheat, but you should try to stay, maybe not in full ketosis, but try to keep your carbs low, guys. Keep your carbs low. You don't need double the carbs. Like I used to be told if you eat 30 grams of protein, you need 60 grams of carbs. Okay, that's what I was told when I was younger. So I would tell you if you eat 30 grams of protein, you should eat 15 grams of carbs at the most. I wouldn't even do that much. Try to cut your carbs way back to almost, you don't have to even go keto, just cut them back. And quit eating bread. Quit eating bread, mainly. Bread and, if you have to eat something, you can do rice, but even rice is, any vegetable or fruit that's really, really high in carbs, you should try to avoid. Except for like on special occasions, like if you want to do it once a week. And if you go into ketosis for about 6 months and you're really strict, you only eat about 20 grams of carbs a day. You keep all those carbs in your veggies. You guys got to eat kale. There's this one guy that I talked to about, he's online. He's got like 3 million followers, but he's actually a doctor. And he's talking about how your liver needs, if you're going to be doing the diet like this, you need greens. Broccoli, kale is really good. You need avocados, okay? But you need to eat a lot, like a half a pound of greens a day. Half a pound, and that's in the green form. And then when it cooks down, the water cooks out of it, and it's not as heavy. But yeah, like if you buy a 1 pound bag of greens, you need half of that a day. Okay, that's what I do. I probably do more than that. So. And I eat cucumbers. I eat like 1 or 2 cucumbers a day with some tomatoes. And I do coffee drinks with egg whites, and I use like 2 or 3 of the egg yolks. Now, the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm fat. I still got fat to lose, so I'm trying to. Now, some people say if you just keep eating fat, you'll lose fat. Well, I'm trying something different. I'm trying to cut my fats back, and doing keto, but cutting my fats back, and that way my body will use up my fat instead of using, the fat that I'm giving it. Now, when I lose all my weight and I get down to where I want to be, say you're skinny, you're in good shape, then you need to up your fat intake to like way up there. Like if you eat like 20 grams of protein, you need like 30 grams of fat with that. You need to eat a lot of fat because fat will be your energy if you're going to stay on this diet. And you can eat a few carbs, but you don't need massive carbs like everybody's been telling you, man. Your body makes carbs. They're called ketones. Coconut oil is actually the one food that if you eat or digest coconut oil, it actually is straight ketones. In other words, your body breaks it down into straight ketones, whether or not you're in ketosis or not. Coconut oil will break into ketones, and it will feed your it's good for Alzheimer's. If you have people with Alzheimer's, coconut oil and being on the keto diet can cure a lot of diseases. Okay, a lot. People with diabetes just don't have diabetes anymore because they're not eating all that garbage. Diabetes is from, guys, man, we eat too much sugar. Think pizza, man. I used to eat pizza and I was maintaining my weight. I was like 265 for like 2 years because I was coming down to the gym and stuff. But it wasn't enough. I had to actually have a health scare to get me to change my eating habits, and I will never go back to eating that way again, ever. The only thing I miss is like watermelon and fruit. So when I cheat, that's what I do. I go down and buy some fruit and I eat it. And like I said, I have a Rockstar once in a while or something, but I don't drink the sugary ones. I drink those orange and yellow ones. They have like 6 grams of sugar in it. They're supposed to not have the bad stuff, but they probably do. So I don't do too much of that. But my main thing is I drink like 1 or 2 coffee drinks a day. They're like I do a coffee egg white with a creamer, with just straight half and half, and a protein thing my son buys, 1 scoop. I do 1 or 2 of those a day, and that's like my my treat. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go in and hit the bike for a little bit, and yeah, I'm just saying, man, all you people out there that are sick or having problems, quit listening to your doctors. Go online and find the solution. It's out there. It's all natural, guys. Everything that's going on with you is something you're not getting. And I'm telling you, man, I had a toothache the other day, and I have colloidal silver at home that I make, and I swished it for about 10 minutes on my tooth, and the infection went away. And garlic also takes away infections. Turmeric is like a natural anti-inflammatory and a blood thinner. Pepper helps break down turmeric. All this stuff you can look up there. Natural stuff that we don't get enough of. I go through probably a pound of garlic, a pound of ground up garlic, maybe more, every month. And I go through a pound of pepper and probably a small, like a 4-ounce, 3-ounce container of turmeric. Okay, so I eat a lot of garlic, a lot of turmeric. I mean, that stuff's good for you. I don't know if you can get too much of it. I don't think so. So anyways, I love you guys, and that's just it. I'm just letting you know what's going on with my diet. I'm like at about 200 and... I know the last time I weighed in, I was like 211 with my clothes on. So I'm probably around 205 right now. Maybe. I don't know. And, you know, sometimes I go up and down a little bit, but I'm going to get down to 170. That's my goal weight. So, anyways, love you guys. And yeah, the earth is still flat. And God is good. And the flat earth is a beautiful thing because it testifies of him, and that's the only reason it is. So anyways, I gotta go. Bye.